Heather likes to get physical with her boyfriend. Very physical.
Another smack, that's 2.
Maybe too physical.
That's 3 slaps now.
So, change of heart sent them each on separate blind dates.
A little trampy for me.
She got physical with hers.
Great gluteus maximus.
The only butt you're allowed to look at is mine.
He got physical with his.
Nice chest, nice broad shoulders.
They all got physical. Now, will these two stay together or have a change of heart?
Hi, I'm Chris Jagger. Welcome to Change of Heart. This is the show where couples who've reached a crossroads in their relationship voluntarily go on one blind date with someone new. We're going to meet their dates later in the show, but first let's meet our couple. He asked her to dance at a club one night, and they've been moving to the music now for 7 months. Please welcome Eyal LeBeau and Heather Beach. Welcome. Well, obviously, you guys are on the show today because your relationship has some ups and downs along the way here in the past 7 months, which is a typical thing, I guess. Heather, we're going to start with you, though. When you first saw him at the club that night, were you a little apprehensive to meet him or even hang with him?
I was very apprehensive to dance with him, meet him. He was walking around the club. He had on some old, nasty-looking hat, walking around looking like a freak.
She spotted me first.
Came up
she
to
eyed
me
first.
and asked me to dance with him. I was thinking, I don't know, he's looking a little crazy to me. But
Oh, yeah, she danced.
as long as my best friend was going with me, we went ahead and danced, and things changed. I got to know him.
He started to work his magic.
He started to work that magic. Yes,
Yeah, hi was the magic. I was like, hello, how you doing? And then next thing you know, she's on
Yeah,
the dance
right.
floor, right?
All right. What's kept everything interesting in the past 7 months, Eyal?
Well, I mean, Heather really understands what I'm about, like what I want to do. She, supports my career. We have a great time. And what I enjoy is like, she hasn't really been out there, so I like to take her and introduce her to new things and show her good times.
All right. What's the biggest difference between the two of you, though?
Well, I'd have to say that she has a type A personality. And yeah, she's up in the morning, she's in the shower immediately. It's not like, hello, how you doing? It's, hey, right.
I feel
right there.
better when I shower. That's
Well, I mean,
all.
what if we're
like
not going
to
to do
get
anything?
up
I mean,
and
you
shower.
can't
It
just
makes me
sit
feel
there
better.
and, I mean, you could just sit there and like relax with me.
What do you do? You sleep till like 12. By the time you get up and start doing
I need to
anything,
get my
the
beauty
day's
rest.
over. I like to have a day to do things.
Eyal, how do you spend the rest of your day, though, once you finally do get motivated?
Well, I mean, I'm on the phone. I have to make phone calls for my career, so I mean, it's
So, Heather,
tough.
does he do anything productive?
He talks to all his female friends.
Ah, I see.
I mean, I guess that's productive for him.
No,
he has so many female friends. I mean, he really does. They call him, Eyal, will you do this for me? Eyal, I need help with this. And you can tell when he's
No,
talking
wait
to
a minute,
girl
wait a minute.
as
She
opposed
knew
to a boy.
like that I had a lot of friends.
No,
and-
listen, this is what he does. Hi, oh yeah, how are you doing? But it's a man. Yo, what's up? What's going on? Oh.
Yeah, it's like
So
when
I
you're
can
talking to
tell.
a
But
pet
yeah,
or a
but if
baby.
I call
You're
you,
right.
Yes.
I have a lot of friends, and I told her that before we started dating. So why do I have to stop talking to my female friends? It's
I'm
like,
not
oh,
saying
hello,
that.
my
All right,
girlfriend.
so that's
here.
one of the issues. All right, what about with the fact that when you guys are together, Eyal, are you hanging out and cuddling? Are you touchy-feely?
Well, I'd like to be, but she's allergic to my dog, and the biggest thing for me is
Okay.
that I love my dog, so I like to kiss him, and then I can't kiss her because she'll get a big red mark on her face.
I don't have high. I mean,
So-
I take allergy medicine.
Wait, what do you mean?
right?
Right,
like, so
Heather,
you wanna
as
get-
far as, then if you got to get away from the dog and go outside the house once you got him up and motivated, does he take you nice places?
No, he
No.
never ever
Wait,
takes me to
what's
any
her-
romantic
Eyal,
place.
What does she define as
ever.
nice? What's nice? Okay, I take her out to these fancy restaurants.
No,
well,
no,
okay,
you
not
take
fancy.
me out for like Thai food, sushi. That's fine.
That's
every now
fun,
and then.
that's
What about
romantic.
normal,
You can
nice
have some
little
like
white
wine.
tablecloths, some candles.
She likes
Well,
that.
I took you. Okay, who took you to Spagos?
That's because I'm leaving. Finally, you take me.
Well, it was a goodbye dinner.
Oh, that's nice.
Exactly.
Heather,
but
when you make plans, is he on time at least?
He's obsessively early. And I mean obsessively early. We go to the movies.
No, she's
He has
obsessively
to
late.
be there a half hour before so we can look at the
I
blank
have to tell her
screen.
that it's something's half an
No,
hour
it
earlier.
is
You want to
so
get good
boring.
seats, though, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, you can sit. Why can't we sit there and talk instead of sit and talk till like 12 o'clock
we
when
don't
the
need
show
to
starts
be
at 12
there a
o'clock?
half hour early for the movies.
Yeah, but you get good seats. you can
Fresh
sit-
popcorn, yeah, the whole
Beautiful,
works.
yes.
All right, Eyal, what's the biggest concern about the future of your relationship then?
Well, Heather has a sweet tooth, and I don't want her to get fat.
Oh,
Well,
All right. I mean,
Okay.
she's beautiful and all, but she
I
just
like sweets. I like sweets. They're good. I have a sweet a day. What's wrong with that?
a sweet a day. It's like every time we pass a Baskin Robbins or a Mickey
I
D's.
like hot fudge sundaes.
Well, she
They're
looks like she's
good.
every
carrying
2
it pretty
hours,
well,
you know.
though.
Right?
No, she does, but I'm just worried, when it starts to catch up with her.
That one day she's just going to
Right,
blow up.
exactly.
Blow up one
I don't
day.
think it works that way. Eyal, you agreed to come out here and go on a separate date outside the relationship. Tell us why.
Well, Heather's going to medical school, and she's leaving, going to the East Coast, and I'm out here on the West Coast. So before I delve into a long distance relationship, I wanted to make sure everything was right.
Yeah, because long distance can be tough.
It can be very tough.
Okay, that makes sense. That seems pretty fair. And it also seems that Eyal and Heather are facing some tough decisions ahead of them. When we come back, we're going to meet the people that they dated, and we'll find out if they're headed for a change of heart. All right, welcome back to Change of Heart. We're here with Eyal and Heather, who are at a crossroads in their relationship. Eyal's requirements are a woman with no allergies, no sweet tooth, and no type A personality. So we set him up with a laid-back, allergy-free, sugar-free college homecoming queen. Please welcome Alexis Contopoulos. Hi, Alexis. Nice to meet you. Alexis, that's Heather.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Heather, your first impression?
She's cute.
Look like Eyal's kind of woman?
Well, she's all right. I think I'm his type of woman, but that's okay.
Alexis, let me ask you if you could tell, was Eyal excited to go on the date?
Well, actually, he was, because the night before he called me and he asked what my friends and I were doing. He paged me about 10 times, and he called me from his cell phone. They were at a local bar in town, and he's like, "What are you guys doing?" He's like, "Meet us over here." And I had a prior commitment, so it didn't end up working out. But
Dude, were you trying to scope her out earlier? What was going on there?
If she wanted to meet because we were in her edge of town, I just thought it'd be nice, but I didn't page her 10 times.
He always does
okay,
kind of stuff.
5 times.
Heather, that's a little excessive, isn't it? If you
Yes.
beep, beep, beep
Yes,
and
I
calling.
would say so.
Is that typical, though?
Typical, yes. It's typical.
Oh, smack.
See, I have to deal with that every day. I have bruises.
All right, Eyal, once you finally got to meet Alexis, were you surprised?
Actually, my breath was gone. I mean, she's a beautiful girl. Dark hair, blue eyes. And she was wearing this dress that had this slit, and it just showed the leg. Oh, man. It was not hot.
Yeah.
It's hot.
He was enjoying that.
You can see that? Everybody, come on.
Heather, do you like the way Alexis is dressed?
It's a little trampy for me, but whatever works.
Well, I don't show my cleavage, so that's a little bit.
Alexis, let me ask you, what did you find most attractive about Eyal?
Well, when I first saw him, he's very well dressed. He's clean cut, he's got clean shaven, nice haircut. He's got nice chest, nice broad shoulders, and just nice upper torso.
All right. Heather, what do you think Eyal's best feature is?
I think it's his puppy dog eyes. I mean, he's had a better chest. I mean, if she thinks this is a good chest, I don't think she's seen him with a really good chest, but
You been slacking at the gym there, bud, or what?
He didn't show me enough of it. So
Right, but I
didn't
I
see
used to be a lot bigger, but I've toned down my working out for a reason. So there's a reason that I'm not as big as I used to be. I'm
Just wanted to trim down.
Right.
It is nice
Okay.
the way it is.
Right. You
Eyal?
don't want to be too big. Too bulky. Your neck's
Right.
huge.
Does Alexis have any unusual features that you discovered?
She actually does. She has this tongue ring, and I think it's very sexy, and it caught my eye immediately. So.
Heather, would you ever get your tongue pierced?
No, having my ears pierced is enough, but I do have a tattoo on my back of a little rose, which Eyal does like.
Which is sexier, though, Eyal? A back-end tattoo or a
Well,
tongue
I do
piercing?
love Heather's rose very much, but roses are very common, and I think the fact that she had a pierced tongue was kind of
little
sexy.
unique.
It's a little living on the edge.
Gotcha. Alexis, one of the things that Heather was complaining about was that Eyal never took her to fancy restaurants. So what'd you guys end up doing for your
Well,
date?
he took me to a really good restaurant, actually, right on the beach. You can see the beach from the restaurant. Had nice white tablecloths, and I wanted banana pancakes, and they didn't have it on the menu, but we got them for me anyway.
He never takes me to places like that, ever. You must have had to beg him to take you,
No,
or
I
else
mean,
you picked it out.
That was all. It was all
It
Eyal?
was downstairs at a really nice hotel, too. So.
Heather, you
Yeah,
bumming a
it was
little bit that he's shown all the
Yeah,
romance?
I never get any of this.
Another smack. That's two.
I'm gonna be bruised.
All right, Eyal, what happened after breakfast? What'd you do?
Well, after breakfast, we got a room. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
No, what we did was we decided to go to Santa Monica Pier, and we're very competitive, so we decided to play some games. And one of the games was that hammer. You take the mallet and you hit the thing, and it goes ding. If you get it.
Strength test.
Right, and I got a 95, which I was very impressed with.
Very good. Yeah. And Alexis, what kind of score did you get?
Well, I got 100%.
But that's just because, she hit, well,
She had a good shot.
Right.
That's it.
And I hit
Heather,
her
are
on
you
the
as
edge.
strong as Alexis?
I would say yes, I am.
You could rack up 100 no problem.
Yes, I could.
What about the two of you in an arm wrestling match? Who do you think would win that?
Me.
You want to see if it's possible? Trade
Yeah,
places.
why not?
Wait, let me referee this. All right, here we go.
I'm so weak.
You're both
Do on
right-handed?
the pillow.
I am, yeah.
All right, we can use the pillow. Ready? Go.
Go, go,
Oh, oh, oh. Look, she's ready to take it down. Oh, time. Oh, no, she got it. Take that. Wow.
That's okay because I'm much stronger in other places. So.
Well, it's a little awkward. I was. Eyal, do you think Alexis will ever get chunky? You're concerned that Heather might do that one day, just blow
Well,
up.
she's a cheerleader. She has a great body. I don't see it anytime in her future.
So that's not a fear.
No.
I don't eat sweet and fattening food.
Yeah, she ate very well actually that morning. She had like a pancake with bananas, fruit breakfast actually.
I
Very
eat good
nice.
breakfasts every now and then.
Yeah.
Now and then. Alexis,
That's
was
good.
Donut.
Eyal talking about Heather on the date?
Actually, he did. He said that she was going to be going away to school, that she lives in Florida, and that, but if I were her, I wouldn't want to leave because he's just like the perfect guy.
Really?
I wouldn't trust him. I wouldn't want to leave because he has all these girlfriends that he was talking about, and I wouldn't trust him. I wouldn't want to leave him alone.
Okay. All right. Will the dark-haired, blue-eyed beauty queen Alexis be enough to give Eyal a change of heart? We're going to find out later. But next, we're going to meet the man that Heather dated, and we'll hear what happened on their date. All right, welcome back. We just heard what happened on Eyal's date with Alexis, and now we're going to meet the man that Heather dated. Heather says she wants a guy who spends less time talking to other women on his cell phone and more time in fancy restaurants with her. So we set her up with a phoneless romantic. Please welcome Jason Font. Hi, Jason. Welcome.
Good to see you.
Wow. Jason, Eyal, and Alexis,
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
welcome to Change of Heart. Eyal, what do you think?
Well, he needs to probably get a better haircut. Hair a little frizzy, But doesn't look like that much. I don't know. He's got me.
Well, we'll see what Heather
looks
thinks
good.
about that.
Yeah.
That's the main thing here.
And here's the package.
Heather, tell us where you met Jason on the date.
Well, actually, Eyal dropped me over at his house because I didn't have a car yet, so.
Well, how weird was that? He's dropping you off on your blind date.
Right? He didn't like it too much.
No,
but-
Come on, dude, were
No,
you a
wait a
little
minute.
jealous at the time?
well,
Dropping her off and
no,
knowing?
I'm not jealous.
Yeah,
I
he
don't know
was.
this guy from
No,
Adam.
he
He
was.
could be some rapist. Who knows? So I had to be the protective boyfriend and take her and drop her off.
We pick safe blind dates on this program.
Well, you don't know. Well, I mean, looking at him, I don't think I was too far off.
He's a good guy. He doesn't want her going out with anyone else.
Once again, we'll see what Heather has to say about that.
He was concerned. Jason, what was your first impression of Heather?
When I saw her, my first impression was she was adorable. She walked in the door. And my roommate was there. And I hadn't done many blind dates before, but she had a very athletic body, real tan, real petite, and adorable is the word I like to use there.
They were liking that. Okay.
Distance.
Heather, you're off to medical school soon. What kind of doctor are you going to be?
I think I'm going to go into pediatrics, so that'll be fun.
So taking care of the little guys. Jason, let's ask you this question because Eyal says he's a little concerned about Heather blowing up one day because she eats too much sweets. Do you think that's ever possible?
No, definitely not. She's got a great body. She likes to hike. She likes to work out a little bit from what she says. I do too. And we'll get together and do some moonlight
doubt that.
jogs on the beach.
They won't be getting
Okay.
together.
As long
Heather,
as you
let-
exercise more than you eat sweet.
Heather, let me ask you the same question about Jason, but since you're going to be a doctor in your best pre-med manner, give us his anatomy assessment.
His anatomy assessment, well, he has a
little
great
chubby.
gluteus maximus, nice cute butt, nice pectoral,
butt?
good arms. Yeah.
The only butt you're allowed to look at is mine.
Not till now. Not till now.
Heather, let me put you on the spot. Who's better looking, Jason or Eyal?
I'd have to say Jason is. I mean,
What's that, Alexis?
Eyal's much better looking. Look at the
Thank
way
you.
he's dressed. Look at how his shirts. He's got a nice shirt.
I mean,
It's
yeah,
not
we're just gotta
cotton
learn how to.
shirt. It's
His
a nice
mom probably
thin
dressed
shirt.
him before he got here.
Right?
Heather, Eyal's obsessed with being on time with everything that you said. He always wants to be early. Did you have a
Yes,
problem
he
with
is.
Jason on that?
No, Jason and I were just alike. We were late to everything.
Yeah.
I mean, we were running for everything. We almost missed our boat when we were leaving.
Yeah, what
I
fun
mean,
is that when you get there
it
and
was
you have to
perfect.
run for a boat?
See, we live by
that's not fun.
spontaneity here.
Exactly.
If
It was
everything's too
perfect.
planned out, you have no
Yeah,
fun.
but what if
When
you
you live
guys
by the edge
could
of
have
your
missed your
pants,
boat?
And then
like,
what
you
happened?
then
We
wouldn't
sit-
miss
we
it.
sit on a
No
port,
dating,
right.
no
we would have found a
dating.
way to have
That
an
was
incredible
perfect.
time.
Eyal, this just makes you crazy, right? Thinking somebody might be a little bit late getting there.
Well, I mean, exactly. Alexis just said it. I mean, you're late. I mean, you missed the boat. That's a fun trip. If you ask me, that sounds fun. But I mean, you missed a boat. What? I mean, there's no point in that.
But we didn't miss
We
it.
knew
we
we'd make
never
it, and we
said
did.
anything.
They were
Really
together on the
things.
run. They were there. Jason, was there any competition earlier on their date? They were competing, playing some games and stuff. Did you and Heather?
There was actually. We went there, and the first thing we did, there was a huge 18-hole mini golf course. We got a little competitive there, and well, she killed me actually.
I
She
did,
was
it
sinking
was
hole-in-ones.
Yeah.
We had a great time. Great time.
So you took a boat, I'm assuming, to some island or something for
Yeah.
dinner, was it?
Yeah, we went to Catalina Island.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole bunch of
That's nice.
That's good.
And did you end up at a restaurant and dinner?
He took me to a very romantic restaurant, the most romantic place I've been. It was on the ocean, beautiful view. I
Beautiful
mean,
view.
nice. It was. It was a
The
nice
most
view.
romantic place you've been.
Ours was nice.
Eyal,
I mean, wait a
look how
minute.
happy.
That-
She
wait a
gets a
minute.
fancy restaurant. She's so happy.
I know. It was
I've taken her to
nice.
nice
You never
places.
take me to fancy
I believe that's 3 slaps now.
That's 3 slaps. It's time for a change, right?
Wow, you're getting a little
Not
ahead of us
today.
now. Come on, Jason.
Not with you.
Heather, can I assume then going back, you had to catch the boat to get back to the mainland. You were late doing that?
Yeah, we were looking for him a hat that he wanted, and so it turned out we had like 5 minutes to get to the boat. So we were running across Catalina Island, trying to get to the boat. We made it barely.
Did you get the hat?
Barely.
find
We
a
got
hat.
the
Did get the hat.
We got the
You want to
hat.
search for this hat.
Boy, that
Yes.
sounds like an exciting date.
got
Eyal,
the
that
hat.
sounds like a good match. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Well, we-
Oh
Definitely.
yeah,
Definitely.
they're great.
All right, so then you got back. Then the night wound down, I guess. Jason, at that point, did you give Heather a goodnight kiss at all?
You know what? I don't normally kiss on the first date, but if we were to go out again, well, time would tell. Time would definitely tell.
Okay. Heather, Jason sounds very much like a gentleman. Had he tried to
was.
kiss you, though, would you have been receptive to that?
Maybe.
Maybe. That leaves it wide open. You
Yeah.
okay?
No, I'm not okay. She didn't kiss me on the first date.
She
Took
didn't?
about like a few weeks.
Wow.
I went for the kiss and she moved her cheek, you know. So I see what it is.
Jason, since Heather's going to be going away to school, how do you feel in general about long-distance relationships?
You know, Chris, I've done them before. There's phones, there's planes. I've had a frequent flyer miles. I have friends that are stewardesses and even a friend that's a pilot. There's ways to get across that. Definitely ways to get across that.
Like he's plotting already. Okay. So will Heather and Eyal have a change of heart? During the break, they're going to make their final decision. We'll find out what they decided when we come back. Welcome back. Now is the moment of truth. During the break, Eyal and Heather each made a final decision about the future of their relationship, and there's no turning back after this. Will they stay together, or have they had a change of heart? Eyal, you said one of the tests was the long-distance relationship. You were a little bit concerned about that fact, and so you decided, let's go out on some dates. Let's see what what else is out there to sort of give you a feel for what might come down the road. We're going to start with your decision. You had a good time with Alexis.
Oh, I
She
had
was
a
a
lot.
lot of the things that you thought
yeah.
Heather wasn't.
I had a great time with Alexis. I mean, I haven't had that good of a time in a long time, but
A lot in common.
no, we have everything in common, you know. And you know, Heather is going away, and it's tough, but Heather is my little princess, and I think I'm gonna stay together.
Stay together. Okay. Sorry, Alexis, but thanks for being on the show with us. All right. Heather, your decision time now. You know you were concerned that he was a little too punctual. He didn't want to get up in the morning, your first thing in the shower, less female phone callers. And then there's Jason, who was sort of more in sync with everything that you were talking about. You had to pick between who was better looking. You said it was Jason. He's got the frequent flyer miles. He's planning ahead. But it's really your decision. What have you decided?
Well, Eyal he's a great guy. He's a lot of fun. He never takes me to romantic restaurants. He does have a lot of female friends. And Jason was a lot of fun. You know, he's in my time zone, always late. That's good. But in the end, I'm gonna stay with him.
Jason, sorry things didn't work out for you.
A lot of fun.
And Eyal and Heather, you know, you're concerned about the long-distance relationship. Hopefully coming on the show is actually going to make that stronger and make it work a little better for you, because they can be tough. All right, that's our show for today. Thanks to Eyal and Heather. Good luck to Jason and Alexis. We'll see you next time on Change of Heart.